Hi guys. So I have now charged it, my ES2. It's fully charged. I've connected it with the app on my phone, which I must say is really, really simple. On the app, there's loads of variants that you can choose. You can switch the lighting underneath the scooter. You can increase its power. You can literally do everything that you want. You can put it on cruise control if you want. Cruise control is activated on your smartphone device, and then by holding the accelerator pedal, button for 5 seconds continuously, and then cruise control is disabled when you apply the brake. At first, I was riding the scooter and it was only reaching 10 miles an hour, and I couldn't understand. Initially, when I unboxed it, it was riding at, I think it was 15 kilometers per hour, but it wouldn't go any faster and it felt kind of slow. And then when I switched onto the app, when I downloaded the app on my smartphone, I switched kilometers per hour to miles per hour. But still, it was only going 10 miles per hour, and I thought it might be the cold weather. I thought it might be the fact that I'm too heavy. I just didn't know. I thought it might be the battery, but the battery was fully charged, so I was a bit annoyed until I read that by double-clicking the home button, which is here, which I'll show you. So this is normal mode. This is on. This is the scooter. And this is just normal. As you unbox it, this is what it looks like as you turn it on. I've chosen blue as the colour, and it's like vibrating. It's light form. If you press the home button once, that activates the headlight, which, as you can see, is really, really bright. I was out on the road before, and it was no problem. Great visibility. People saw me, and that's all you want. And when you apply the brake, which is the left pedal, the brake light, as you can see, flashes, and it's really hard to miss. So good safety, good balance. The fact that the tyres haven't got air in them, that they're solid, actually is fine. I was initially worried that another model obviously has air in them, so it's better stability, but I found it absolutely fine. Good balance, good turning circle. I wasn't putting my foot down when turning 180 degrees or even 360 degrees, so that was fine. So if we turn off the light, there we go. Now, so the speed was constantly at 10 miles an hour, and I didn't really understand why until you double click and you see that little S. That means that it's in the mid-speed mode, so the speed will increase from 10 to 12. Silly me, I was riding it at 12 and didn't realise there was a third mode. And if you double-click it again, that S turns to red. And that's the fastest mode, and that went all the way up to 15 miles an hour, which is absolutely fine. The pull was really, really good, a lot more powerful. So yeah, really, really happy. The weather outside now is close to freezing, so the fact that it is so cold, from what I can see, has no bearing on the speed or the reliability of the scooter. It brakes really, really well, apart from when you're in like super speed mode. You do need both brakes. You need the front, and you definitely need the back regenerative brake. Because otherwise you're simply not going to stop. Like I said in my previous video, the scooter is illegal in the UK, so you're not allowed to ride it on the road, you're not allowed to ride it on the pavement. We are literally the only country in Europe that this is illegal. Literally, you go to any other country, you go to Amsterdam, you go to anywhere in the Netherlands actually, or even Switzerland, they're totally fine, they're totally legal, whether on a bike lane, whether on a highway, as long as you've got safety gear. But in this country, sadly, we are behind the times, and they are illegal. So what I've taken to doing is to ride the scooter, but when I kind of see cars, I'm it looks like I'm trying to pedal with my feet. So if I do get stopped by the police, I can say, yes, it's an electric scooter, but I've been riding it normally, and I only use the electric power when I'm on my private land, which I'm more than allowed to do. As of right now, I've had the scooter for a little over, I'd say 4 hours. It's fully charged. I love it. It's really stable. It's really fast. My wife went on it in the slow mode, and she found it fast for her at that speed. So, you know, I'd really be interested to find out what she's going to be like when she's on the super speed, when she's got a little bit of confidence. But it's really good. Love the way it folds. It's very, very heavy. Even though I bought a lightweight scooter, when you're carrying it. So if we turn it off, you just hold the home button to turn everything off and power it down. And this kickstand here, or this, I can take this kickstand off, but this little button here, you just have to angle the scooter forward, and then, well, difficult to do it in socks, but there we go, and the scooter's folded away. Now when you're holding it like this, it's really, really heavy. I mean, initially what sold me on it, on buying this Segway Ninebot, was all I heard was it's very, very light, and the other scooters are so much heavier. But because the motor is in this pole here, it's in the upright pole, it's very, very heavy. So you're not going to be able to carry this for long distances. That's a fact. Yes, you can pick it up and you can go up and down stairs, but not for a long time. You can use it on public transport, or pick it up and take it on public transport, and that's going to be fine. How it is, you can't really see the length of it, but I'd say that that's about a meter long, so to speak. I can't really give you a size comparison. I suppose I can put my not really. It's about a meter and a bit long. So and the footstand here, I would dare say, is about 2 feet. So there's plenty of room, although I'm a size 9 shoe, and I found it, you can literally only really have one foot on here, and your other foot is kind of here on its heel, or resting here on the rear mudguard / brake. So even though this I don't really know what you call it, the platform looks quite long, and it's certainly wide enough. I think it should be actually longer, so you can comfortably put 2 feet on it, facing forward, one behind each other. You can't really do that on the scooter. You can't really do it in a size 9 anyway. Maybe if you're a girl and you've got smaller feet, maybe you can. Or even a guy and you've got smaller feet, maybe you can. Right now, I'm really, really happy with the product. I'll do another video tomorrow after I ride it. I've got more than enough battery, so I'm going to do like a proper ride tomorrow, maybe a couple of miles on it, and see. But these videos are more about kind of obviously unboxing it, but then living with it, seeing the reliability, hoping that the speed doesn't drop. You know, what will happen when I take it over new terrain? Because that's the real test of the vehicle. It's all very well, I'm riding on concrete, and it's fine, it's very smooth, and there's hardly any potholes and there's no drains. That's what I've been riding on right now. But when I take it out tomorrow, I'm going to take it on some rougher surfaces and also up some inclines. So I'll be able to see whether it has got the pull, whether it's got the torque to make it up these hills. And they're not going to be any more than, I would say, 15 degrees, but I'd like to see the pull on the scooter in all 3 modes. But right now, I'm kind of very happy. So I'll speak to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.